William Henry Gates III, better known as Bill Gates, was born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle, Washington. Gates's fascination with technology emerged early. As a young boy, he spent countless hours exploring the teletype machine at his school, captivated by its potential. This early exposure ignited a passion that would shape his life's trajectory. Gates's upbringing played a pivotal role in nurturing his intellectual curiosity. His father, William H. Gates Sr., was a prominent lawyer, while his mother, Mary Maxwell Gates, served on the board of directors for First Interstate Bank System and United Way. Their emphasis on education and community involvement instilled in Gates a strong work ethic and a sense of social responsibility. These values would later guide his philanthropic endeavors. Gates's insatiable thirst for knowledge led him to Lakeside School, a private preparatory school in Seattle. It was here that he first encountered a computer, a clunky General Electric teletype terminal. Gates was immediately smitten. He spent hours poring over programming manuals, eager to unravel the mysteries of software. His natural aptitude for coding quickly became apparent, and he soon surpassed his peers in his understanding of the machine's capabilities. At Lakeside, Gates formed a lifelong friendship with Paul Allen, a fellow student who shared his passion for computers. Their shared enthusiasm and complementary skills laid the foundation for a partnership that would change the course of technological history. In 1973, Bill Gates graduated from Lakeside School and enrolled at Harvard University. Although he initially pursued a degree in law, his passion for computers never waned. He spent much of his time at Harvard's Computer Center, honing his programming skills and exploring the nascent field of personal computing. It was during this period that Gates came across an article in Popular Electronics magazine that would alter the course of his life. The article featured the Altair 8800, one of the first commercially available personal computers. Recognizing the transformative potential of this new technology, Gates and Allen saw an opportunity to create software for this emerging market. They contacted the Altair's manufacturer, MITS, and offered to develop a basic interpreter for the machine. To their surprise, MITS accepted their proposal, and Microsoft was born. Gates dropped out of Harvard in his junior year to focus on Microsoft full-time. The early days of Microsoft were marked by long hours, intense coding sessions, and a shared belief in the transformative power of software. Microsoft's BASIC interpreter was a commercial success, establishing the company as a key player in the burgeoning personal computer industry. Gates's vision extended far beyond BASIC, believing that software, not hardware, was the key to unlocking the potential of personal computing. In 1981, IBM approached Microsoft to develop an operating system for its new personal computer. Microsoft seized the opportunity, licensing a rudimentary operating system called 86DOS from Seattle Computer Products and adapting it for IBM's hardware. This operating system, later renamed MS-DOS, became the foundation of IBM's PC platform. The success of the IBM PC catapulted Microsoft into the forefront of the software industry. MS-DOS became the industry-standard operating system for personal computers, and Microsoft's revenues soared. Gates recognized that the future of computing lay in graphical user interfaces, GUIs, which were more user-friendly than the command line interface of MS-DOS. In 1985, Microsoft released Windows, its first GUI operating system. Windows was initially met with mixed reviews, but Gates remained committed to his vision of a GUI-based future. With the release of Windows 3.0 in 1990, Microsoft's gamble paid off. Windows 3.0 was a resounding success, becoming the dominant operating system for personal computers worldwide. Under Gates's leadership, Microsoft became synonymous with personal computing, its software products used by hundreds of millions of people around the world. Microsoft's dominance in the software industry did not come without its challenges. In 1998, the United States Department of Justice filed an antitrust lawsuit against Microsoft, alleging anti-competitive practices. The lawsuit, which dragged on for several years, cast a shadow over Microsoft's success and forced the company to defend its business practices in court. The antitrust case against Microsoft was a watershed moment for the technology industry. It raised fundamental questions about the role of government in regulating the fast-paced world of technology. While Microsoft ultimately avoided a breakup, it was forced to make concessions to address the government's concerns. Despite the legal challenges, Microsoft continued to innovate and expand its product offerings. The company released Windows 95, Windows 98, and Windows XP, each iteration building on the success of its predecessors. Microsoft also diversified its business, entering new markets such as gaming with the Xbox console and internet services with the MSN portal. By the turn of the millennium, Bill Gates had become a global icon, his name synonymous with the personal computer revolution. As the 21st century dawned, Bill Gates found himself at a crossroads. He had achieved unparalleled success in the world of technology, building Microsoft into a global behemoth. Yet a different calling beckoned. Gates, driven by a deep sense of social responsibility, felt an increasing urge to leverage his wealth and influence to address some of the world's most pressing challenges. This desire marked a significant turning point in his life, leading him to gradually shift his focus from the boardroom to the realm of philanthropy. Gates's philanthropic journey began with the establishment of the William H. Gates Foundation in 1994, primarily funded by his Microsoft stock. This foundation, initially focused on supporting educational initiatives and libraries, served as the precursor to a much grander vision. In 2000, Bill and Melinda Gates merged their separate foundations, creating the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The foundation, with its vast resources and ambitious goals, aimed to address some of the world's most intractable problems, particularly in the areas of global health and poverty. Gates's decision to step down from his day-to-day role at Microsoft in 2000 allowed him to dedicate more time and energy to the foundation. He transitioned from CEO to chairman of Microsoft, entrusting the company's leadership to Steve Ballmer, a longtime colleague. This move signaled a shift in priorities for Gates as he immersed himself in the world of philanthropy. The world watched with anticipation as the tech titan embarked on this new path. His legacy as a business leader now intertwined with his burgeoning role as a global philanthropist. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation adopted a unique approach to philanthropy. Unlike traditional foundations, the Gates Foundation took a more hands-on, strategic approach. It identified specific areas of need such as global health, education, and poverty alleviation, and developed targeted initiatives and partnerships to address them. This strategic approach, combined with the Foundation's vast resources, allowed it to make significant strides in tackling some of the world's most complex challenges. One of the Foundation's core principles was a belief in the power of innovation. Gates, drawing upon his experience in the technology sector, recognized that breakthroughs in science, technology, and medicine held the key to solving many global health and development problems. The Foundation invested heavily in research and development, supporting the creation of new vaccines, drugs, and diagnostic tools. It also partnered with governments, nonprofit organizations, and private companies to bring these innovations to those most in need. The Gates Foundation's work in global health garnered widespread recognition and praise. The Foundation made significant investments in combating infectious diseases such as HIV, AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. It also played a pivotal role in the eradication of polio, a debilitating disease that once paralyzed thousands of children each year. Through its diverse portfolio of programs and initiatives, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation emerged as a powerful force for good in the world. Under Bill Gates's leadership, the Gates Foundation made global health a top priority. Gates recognized that infectious diseases, particularly those prevalent in developing countries, posed a significant threat to human well-being and economic progress. He believed that everyone, regardless of where they lived, deserved access to quality healthcare and the opportunity to live a healthy and productive life. This belief fueled the Foundation's commitment to tackling some of the world's deadliest diseases. One of the Foundation's most notable achievements was its role in the near eradication of polio. The Gates Foundation, partnering with the World Health Organization, Rotary International, and other organizations, invested billions of dollars in polio vaccination campaigns. These efforts dramatically reduced the number of polio cases worldwide, bringing the world closer than ever to eradicating this debilitating disease. In addition to polio, the Gates Foundation made significant strides in combating other infectious diseases, including HIV, AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. The Foundation funded research into new drugs, vaccines, and diagnostic tools for these diseases. It also supported programs to improve access to treatment and care for those living with these illnesses, particularly in low-income countries where access to healthcare was often limited. The Foundation's comprehensive approach to global health, combining research, prevention, and treatment efforts, yielded significant results, saving millions of lives and improving the health outcomes of countless others. The Foundation's work in this area highlighted its holistic approach to global health, recognizing that addressing a wide range of health challenges was essential for creating a healthier and more equitable world.